Hey guys, what's up? Cheese Pie Double 13 here, back once again for another weekly gameplay. This week I'm going to be playing Minecraft. It is coming out a bit later today, and that's because I am going to talk about the Microsoft E3 press conference. Right now I'm recording this about 20 minutes before the PS4 press conference. So afterwards I'm going to do one for the PS4. So this is part one of two. Anyway, let's talk about Xbox and what they're up to. So before the conference even started, they were talking about Kinect Sports Rival. I know everyone wants to play that, right? Right? Everyone? No, 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 no. No one's a casual gamer out there. Okay. Anyway, yeah, they announced that before. Whatever. Kinect Sports. I tried out the Kinect. I don't have an Xbox, just to let you know. But I tried out the Kinect. It's whatever. It's like, I don't know. This doesn't fascinate me that much. But anyway, let's get into the actual conference. So first video that shows up, we have Metal Gear Solid 5, which, it looked pretty cool. I like stealth games. Not everyone does, but some people do, like me. I haven't played any of the other Metal Gears, but I might try it out. Anyway, it looks good. It's surprising that it was at the Xbox conference because a lot of people that played like Metal Gear Solid 4 are PlayStation gamers. So, maybe they're trying to get some of the PlayStation gamers to come over. And I don't know if it's going to be as well received by the Xbox community just because it was a PlayStation, the Metal Gear Solid 4, the previous game was a PlayStation game, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, after that, what else did they announce? The new Xbox 360, they again came out with another version, which happens to look like the Xbox One. So yeah, why not come out with a brand new version of your old console right when you're about to launch the new one, right? Huh? That's good marketing strategy. I don't know. I don't see why they would have to make a new one. If they're gonna really, what they want to do is they want to get as many people using the new technology, but just to bring up the user base or whatever. So I don't see why they came out with an old console, but whatever. Probably has like improved power consumption. Whatever. PlayStation did it too. Not too long ago, they came out with a slim model. I don't know what's going on. Why they have to keep on coming up with new ones. I can see why they came out with the first Xbox, the first new iteration of the Xbox 360, because first one had like Red Rings of Death. Not the best thing, but anyway, yeah. There's that. Also, they announced a new game called, what is it? World of Tanks for the Xbox 360, which is interesting. It looks interesting enough. Just, tanks. Who doesn't like blowing up things with a tank? Am I right? They also announced a 2D platforming game, Max the Curious Brotherhood, and they also announced Dark Souls for the 360. And from here on, they just started talking about the Xbox One, so let's get right into it. First game they show off was Rise, Son of Rome, which is like a medieval game. I don't know, it looks interesting enough. I don't know, I'm not much of a fan of like games that take place in the past because I like new technology and stuff in games, but it looks interesting. I heard it used to be a Kinect game, but now they changed it so it's more controller based. Because I saw an interview after the press conference of the people who made it, and they said, "Oh yeah, we found out that the Kinect wasn't really working for us." So it's funny to see that some of the developers too are not too fond of the Kinect because they would rather resort to a controller. And I don't see why Microsoft is always pushing the Kinect so much. It's not really that revolutionary anyway. It's just basically 3D camera tracking, but that's that. What else did they announce? They announced Killer Instinct, which supposedly was a really popular fighting game made by Rare. So it's good that, I guess, for old Xbox fans of the original Killer Instinct, they're gonna look forward to that. But me, I'm not much of a fighting games fan, so it didn't really appeal to me. Anyway, after that, they got Sunset Overdrive, which was another exclusive, but this one was from the makers of Resistance and Ratchet and Clank series, which was quite surprising. It's a Insomniac. This game was probably one of the most interesting games, I'd have to say, of the whole press conference, because it was made by the developers of Ratchet and Clank and Resistance, which are PS3 exclusives, of course. So I was interested in it, and I'm kind of disappointed it won't be coming to future PlayStation consoles, but maybe it's a reason for me to get an Xbox One, who knows. It was, just like, I don't know, it kind of had a Team Fortress kind of vibe, because it wasn't like super realistic graphics. It was more of that cartoony style, and they had like loads of different customizable weapons and stuff you can make. One of them had like records, like vinyl records being shot out of a gun or whatever, just slicing through zombies and stuff. Whatever. Not gonna complain. Now they got, the next thing they announced was for existing Xbox Live members, you get 2 free games every month. And that is pretty cool. It's something they did. It's what they're doing now with PlayStation Plus. So essentially, Microsoft saw that and kind of copied them. I did hear that it's not actually from now on that they're going to be offering 2, but it would be July, August, September, October, and November, up to the launch of the Xbox One, that they will be offering 2 games and not just continuing on into the future. So maybe they'll continue it after the Xbox One comes out. Maybe they won't, because they can't continue it forever, right? There's not that many games in the world. Anyway, what else did they announce? Let me just look here. Another thing I wanted to mention is that for the 2 games that are coming out, which will be Assassin's Creed 2 and Halo 3 during the first month. They're kind of games that I'm assuming most hardcore gamers on the Xbox 360 have already played, so it's kind of useless for them. But if you haven't played it, then it's a good reason to go back and play some of the older games. After that, they announced a new D4, which was kind of like anime style sort of game. I don't know. I didn't really get what was going on, but looks interesting. Maybe. I don't know. Probably wouldn't play it myself. And they also announced Project Spark, which looks pretty much like Little Big Planet in 3D with a lot less options. It's almost like Mod Nation. I would say it's more like Mod Nation Racers than Little Big Planet. But it's like a fighting game or whatever. I didn't have a really good idea of what it was about, but I don't know. I'm glad that they're taking on the play, create, share model, whatever. That's interesting. After that, they announced the DVR capabilities of the Xbox One, and they have like a built-in editor, which hopefully, what I'm really hoping for is that they allow the editor to they allow the actual file to be saved to your hard drive, which then can be brought into your computer, so you can actually use a real editor rather than their cheesy editor in the on the actual console, because they showed off a demo with Killer Instinct and a little cheesy editing or whatever. No big deal. It wasn't bad or anything. It's just professional people who record gameplay for like a living. Wish I could record gameplay for a living. I just do it for fun currently. If you want to subscribe, go right ahead. Further my career on YouTube. Who knows? Anyway. They announced that. They also announced that they'll be using Twitch for their live streaming and stuff, which is cool. I forget what the PS4 will be using. I know they'll be using an online service, but I'm not sure which one. What is next? They announced that they're getting rid of Microsoft points and actually having actual currency, like any regular online store would have, and which is good. Dead Rising 3, it looked pretty cool. Open world zombie game. Not bad. Some of the animation was kind of iffy when I saw it, but other than that, it looked pretty cool. Kind of disappointed it won't be for the PS4 if I do get a PS4, but anyway, it looked interesting. They announced Witcher 3. I don't even know what Witcher is, so I couldn't tell you anything about that. And then they had the Battlefield 4 show up because apparently Microsoft and EA are getting along and stuff. So the map packs and stuff will be coming first on the Xbox. But the thing was, during the conference, there was this awkward moment where they couldn't get the trailer to start playing, and I felt bad for the guy on stage that was just standing there, just like, well, what am I supposed to do? Are you gonna play it? So that was kind of embarrassing for Microsoft and EA. See what goes. I wonder what's going on behind the stage there, but yeah. They're showing. They said they're gonna show some indies some love, so they showed a Below, which is an indie game, and looked like it's kind of like a cave or something you have to navigate through or something. I don't really know what it's about, but it's below ground, maybe that's why it's called Below. I don't know. It looks interesting. If I could play it, I probably would. I don't mind indie games; they're kind of fun. And that freaking skeleton is after me. Go away. Go away. This is pre-recorded anyway. That I wouldn't be able to talk and play at the same time if it wasn't. Yep. After that, they announced a new Halo game. As we expected, but they really just showed like a cutscene that was only a few minutes long, and didn't really show anything off about it. But Halo, Xbox, people will be excited for that. And then they finally announced that it will be coming out in November, and the Xbox One would cost $500. Now, a lot of people are saying that's too high. I kind of agree with them. I don't want to pay $500 for a new console, but it's reasonable because you get the Kinect with it, even if you don't want to connect. Because I wouldn't, if it didn't come with it, I probably wouldn't buy a Kinect if I was buying an Xbox One, but it comes with the Kinect, so that kind of justifies part of the price. And yeah, I'm interested to see what the PS4 costs, because I don't think they're gonna have the camera bundled in with the system. So you never know. They might be able to get it down to 400, which would be a really good thing for somebody to do. I feel having it at least if they have it $100 lower, that's going to be a good selling point for the console. Even if they do 450, that wouldn't be that bad either. Just be another reason to get a PS4 if Sony was thinking that way. And then finally, they showed off Titanfall, which looked pretty cool. It kind of looks like Call of Duty with that fast-paced action, but it's like futuristic. You got these giant robots that you can jump into, and you can it's pretty much like a kill streak, I have to say, because you get one during the game. You get one of these, you can summon one, it comes down from the sky, I think. And you get one after a specific time in the game, but you can shorten the time. You have to wait to get one by like getting kills and capturing points and stuff. So it reminds me a lot about Call of Duty, but there's also this cool parkour aspect, which was really cool, Which yeah, I'm looking forward to it, but who knows if it looks impressive. That's all I can say. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's my thoughts on the different things announced at the Xbox One press conference. I hope you enjoyed my opinions. It's fine if you have your own opinions. They just might be, well, they are wrong because I'm the only right opinion. Maybe. I don't know. Who cares? Everyone has their own opinion. If you want an Xbox One, go get an Xbox One. If you're looking forward to the PS4, get one. Whatever, do whatever you want. Anyway, I'm CheesePie13. I hope you have a great day. Looking forward to more stuff being shown on E3. Hope you have a great E3 week. and a WWDC week. Apple Worldwide Developers Conference happening in the same week kind of sucks because there's so much things to look out for, but it's jam-packed with news. So have a great day. I'm Cheese Pie 13. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.